I see that you have a copy of the book Thief of Virtue. If you give it to me, tell me, what do you want? Would you like that? I was talking about my time in Whiterun, wasn't I? One day when I was at the Bannered Mare, I met an Argonian merchant who was in need of my assistance. He had a package to be delivered to Windhelm, but he didn't want to go there himself. He said his constitution simply couldn't handle the cold climate in the Windhelm area, and I can surely understand why. Well, I offered to bring the package to the Candlehearth Hall for him, and off I went. Windhelm, what can one say about that place? It's cold, ugly, and generally miserable. I mean, I like snow, but there's a limit also to that. I wonder how the people at the Windhelm marketplace can stand that situation, although they do have one advantage. The meat for sale must stay fresh for a very long time, as it probably is frozen. So, where are we going now?
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time. A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done.
Do you have a second? I need your help. I lost something of mine nearby, a family heirloom. It was a locket, gold with an emerald in the center. I think I dropped it nearby while traveling. If you could help me find it, I would gladly pay you for your trouble. I can lead you to where I think I dropped it. Oh, thank you. Let me take you there right away.
Southern Guard beckons everyone.
I think I dropped it around here somewhere. Do you see it? Sorry, love. Nothing personal. I just need to relieve you of your coin. Take care now.
Expect me to believe that? I still don't like it. But I guess I'll overlook it. This time. Everything here appears to be in order. We can move along.
That was unexpected. Why did you help me? You have an eye for talent. Okay then, I guess I owe you. So, what do you do? Are you some kind of adventurer? I think that means we're gonna get along just fine. Just make sure I get my fair share. Arissa Acius O'Pharaoh, pleased to make your acquaintance. If you need a lock picked or a trap disarmed, I'm your woman. Stay out of my way, I'll try to stay out of yours. So lead the way, fellow treasure hunter. I'm ready to get out of here. Long enough. Since I was young. Everyone needs to get by somehow, right? Maybe there is, and maybe there isn't. Either way, it's no business of yours. Easy now. No need to get nasty. You said you needed my skills, and now you have them. Look, I know you don't trust me very much right now, and I don't blame you. Let me show you what I can do, and soon you won't know how you ever got on without me. Good. It's settled then. I won't let you down. Anything else? Just passing through. I'm a wanderer. I stick around as long as things are interesting, and then move on when I get bored. I was just about to leave when you showed up. No idea. I never plan these things. Maybe west to Markarth or north to Whiterun, whichever way the wind blows. Thanks. You look like you've seen your fair share of travels yourself. What else did you want to talk about? Just passing. I was just about to leave when you showed up. Why not? Can you imagine staying in one place your entire life? Plowing the same field, tending the same shop, hitting the same anvil every day? I'd go crazy. I don't know how some people do it. Then what are we waiting for? Adventure awaits. Was there something else? Skyrim is a harsh place, and you've got to know how to defend yourself. I don't know where you're from, but here, even the snooty upper-class types know a thing or two about fighting. Not that I'm... well, you know what I mean. Was there something else? Not exactly. I have good friends in the guild, like Sapphire, but I wanted to keep my independence. I'm not interested in rebuilding a guild or belonging to some club. Oh, and I don't play well with others. Was there something else? Oh, okay. Sitgeir is the current Jarl only because the Empire handed to him in a silver goblet, but he doesn't deserve the seat. We'll talk later.
I see that you have a copy of the book Thief of Virtue. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. certainly seen better days.
Wizards? What was that? No more?
Now ain't
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a... Afraid not. But if you're serious, some may find their inspiration tucked away in tomes, or by carousing in the cities. But I find it here, in the vast expanses of Skyrim.
close to Morthal. I can smell the boring isolation from here. Or maybe that's the swamp.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Did you see someone run past just now? Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here. It's not much, but it's something.
Could sure use a
I'm
warm
going to
bed
track
right
down
about
that
now.
thief and murder him. Need something?
You'll taste my axe. You leave her alone. apple.
Giants love this kind of area for making their camps. Easy to spot trespassers, I suppose.
I see that you have a copy of the book Thief of Virtue. If you give it to... Yes, sweetheart. Would you like that? It's strange that snow in Windhelm can be so different from snow in Solstheim. The Windhelm snowstorms are just horrible, whereas at home... I've always loved the brisk snowy days in Solstheim, and the games we used to play. One thing I miss from Solstheim is the snowball wars. The young people in the village where I lived used to build forts of snow and roll snowballs. Then we attacked. The winner was the team that managed to destroy the opponent's fort. Of course, my sister and I cheated at times. We used our mother's meatballs and rolled them to snowballs. They were excellent ammunition. Mom got furious, of course. She said it was a sacrilege to use food as ammunition. But then she couldn't help laughing, and she gladly admitted that her meatballs never were that great as food anyway. So, where are we going now?
I heard that Helgen was attacked by a dragon. Can you believe that? There's no way that can be true. Really? That's crazy. Wait, how could you know that? I see. Well, that's great that you made it out alive. Not that I'm judging, but care to explain the whole imprisonment thing? I like to know who I'm traveling with. I'm sure there's more to it than that. You'll have to tell me the story one day. Anyway, we should probably tell someone. You might be the only one to have seen the dragon and live to tell about it. I'm sure the Jarl of Whiterun would want to know about this. Let's head that way. Sure thing. Oh, okay. There was someone from here. Look here. He paid for my stay at the Frostfruit Inn when I was passing through. I wonder where he is now. What? I don't know what to say. Tell me, how did he die? So he never even knew about the dragon or had to watch the village burn. Maybe he was one of the lucky ones. Thank you for telling me. It's terrible, but at least now I don't have to wonder. Life is so fleeting. We best make the most of it while we can. Yeah? Is that everything?
To think that Rorik and Johan Manette have been friends ever since Johan saved Rorik's life during the Great War. Oh, sorry.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send some.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something. I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Meralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind. Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
I heard you sneaking around downstairs last night.
I think someone has made a lamb stew here.
I
Guess
told
we
you to
won't
leave
get
it
to
alone.
taste it though.
I just wanted to try on your old armor, from back when you were a soldier. I thought I might be old enough to wear it.
I've told you 100 times, I locked that chest for a reason. I don't want you getting a head full of ideas about adventure and glory.
Strange.
I'm old enough to decide how to live my life, and I'd be honored to wear your armor. If you just let me. I'm strong enough to handle it.
Strong, yes. But how clever are you? I tell you what, if you can open the lock on my chest, you can have everything in it.
I wonder
take
if
your
this
challenge.
place is more crowded
If
at
I win,
lunchtime.
I get to start a new life as an adventurer, and with no objections from you. I hope you could change my father's mind. He can... Born and raised right here in Rorikstead. My father was a soldier. He fought in the Great War, and when it was over, he retired here to raise a family.
I think
My mother
Caesar
passed away when I was
followed
just a
his
babe,
orders as a
so he
secret
did his best to
friend
raise
of
me on his own.
Spartan.
It's not the
Who
most
knows?
exciting place in the
Maybe
world,
Caesar
but
teaching us
the
some
people here work hard. They don't cause trouble for anyone. It's true. For as long as I can remember, our crops have always done well. I'm not sure whether it's the soil, climate, or the favor of the divines, but we've never had a poor harvest. Until next time.
I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Wouldn't it be
Make you
nice
look
to just
completely
talk,
different.
you and I?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. My son, Eric, what about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
You look
But the
very
world is a
pretty,
dangerous
madame.
place.
Do you know that?
Eric has no idea what
I
he's
bet
getting
you
himself
the
into.
car was good on me.
What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
The first time I visited
You would give your own
I
coin
was
to
on
help
the
my
way
son?
from Marcus to Whitechapel.
I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor.
Did you have any luck talking to my father? I can't thank
Greetings,
you enough,
Eric.
friend.
How are you doing?
I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. My father, Ralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
What do you need? I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah?
I don't like creature cabins. Far too much work for not much profit. Elvish armor is the best, I think. Especially for a girl.
We're close to Solitude, seat of Imperial power in Skyrim. Expect to see Legionnaire patrols. If we let them pass, there shouldn't be any problems. Hmm? Yeah? Long enough. Since I was... Maybe there is, and maybe there isn't. Either way, it's no business of yours. Sure thing. I love the smell of mead.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Stop right there. Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Lemkiel seems to be a very bitter man. Don't you think so? And the way he's treating his little girls. I can't stand it. It's unbearable.
They look all nice and fuzzy from far away, but please don't antagonize the bears and the saber cats.
Hey, who are you?
This place has a rocky history.
Speak, quickly.
There's some dangerous dwarven ruins in the area, but it's a great payoff.
A vision.
If you make it out alive.
What are you talking about? By the gods, what kind of vision did you have? The Dragonborn has come. You're here. Finally, you're here. My family has been waiting for generations, Dragonborn. Yes, that's right. I am Seviana Ambranox, and this is my husband, Luvien. We are the keepers of the Arrow of Extrication. Please, make yourself comfortable. I will tell you the whole story. Everybody knows that the Fourth Era began when Menur's Dagon was defeated and sent back to oblivion thanks to the sacrifice of Martin Septim and the Champion of Cyrodiil. My ancestor was the illegitimate and secret son of Corvus Ambranox. He was the Count of Amber 200 years ago. Few know, perhaps nobody, that Corvus Ambranox was the notorious Grey Fox. Legendary leader of the Thieves Guild. The story of the Grey Fox is not well known, but everybody wrongly thinks that he is immortal. Well, it's not like that. The Grey Fox was, during centuries, many different people. You might ask yourself now, why didn't anyone notice when he turned into a new person? It's thanks to the mysterious cowl of Nocturnal that makes the person wearing it look exactly the same as the one before. It also gave you the power to become a master in thievery. After Corvus, the champion became the new Grey Fox. The champion, just before dying, nominated Corvus to take care of the cowl, while waiting for the Dragonborn to arise. That's because, at the time, there was no member of the Thieves Guild worthy of wearing the cowl. So he decided that the Grey Fox would be someone more worthy. A Dragonborn. The last one was Martin Septim, who was the son of the Emperor Uriel Septim VII. After 200 years, a new Dragonborn. And it's you. The mission of my family is now accomplished, as I give you the arrow of extermination. Yes, it's the call of the Grey Fox. He knows who you are, what you want, and why. He also knew you were going to arrive here. He's waiting in a secret place where only a dragon can enter. In the mausoleum of the champion of Skyrim. All of Tamriel thinks he was buried in his old mansion in Anvil. But that's not how it is. There is nothing but an empty grave. It was my ancestor, Corvus, who informed the High Chancellor Okato about the champion's last wishes. Okato, eternally grateful, did not hesitate to fulfill the champion's wishes. So Okato built the mausoleum secretly, while Corvus oversaw the project. To find the mausoleum, you must think as a member of the guild, as a thief. My mission is to give you the arrow and to show you where to start your quest. You will need this key as well. Take it. It will open the gate of the place where you are headed. The champion said that you will understand everything during your mission. And now, go. The Grey Cowl is waiting for you. Hit it. Oh, one last thing. Nobody is to go with you. This is something that you have to do alone. Whoever should go with you on this journey will not notice that over the threshold of the place they showed you, the clock, the main Nocturnal Academy.
Yes?
Are you still here? Go.
I've always wanted to travel this hold a little more, especially Lake Ilinalta. Beautiful scenery and plenty of caves to explore. What do you need? What is it? Is that everything?
It's very cold here.
Just that I'm still hungry.
I can smell something. Dead. I see that you have a copy of the book Thief of Tell me, what do you want? Would you like that? I was telling you about my mother's meatballs, right? You know, maybe it was a bit unfair to complain over her cooking. A bit. Maybe. I'm actually better at cooking than my mother. My grandmother taught me, you see. In particular, my grandmother was really good at baking cakes. My sister and I used to help her, although we probably weren't very good at it. We spent more time tasting the dough than actually baking cakes. My grandmother's sweet rolls were incredible. She had to lock them into a chest, else we would eat them all instantly. But the chest didn't help much. You see, Britt's brother was quite good at making lockpicks, and he taught us how to do it too. Grandmother used to complain that her sweet rolls disappeared way too fast, and that she couldn't understand how this happened. But I'm sure she knew what was going on, especially since she found a lockpick that I had forgotten in her basement. You do know, don't you, that I'm quite happy to make lockpicks for you. I only need an iron ingot and access to a forge. So, where are we going now?
What is it? What is it? Sure thing.